Welcome back to another episode of Queen's Opinion Podcast. I am your host, Queen Kira, and today is just going to be a chill episode. Listen, have you ever been wondering basically where your courage come from or how you've gotten to where you are? Well, we're about to talk about it. First, I'm going to give you the definition of courage. And it reads, the ability to do something that frightens one. Another definition, strength in the face of pain and grief. So to me, when it comes to talking about courage, it's basically stating that you are able to overcome whatever you've gone through, but it's going to take courage in doing so. As I look back at some things that have happened in my life that may have transpired, things I've gone through, it has really taken a lot of courage to face them and even go through it. At one point in time, I thought I wouldn't be able to just even be here. And I know with a lot of that took a lot of courage for me to do. You'll hear me continue to say that word because right now, it is really taking courage to talk to you guys even more, just opening up more and just having more of a intimate one-on-one session with my casting, my audience, mainly my audience. But with that, when I think of courage, I think of a way of survival. I think of once I start something, am I going to complete it? I think of stop procrastinating. I think of growth. I think of my mind being better and just doing whatever I set my goals out of my mind to do. And that is not easy. You see different things that go on in people's lives. You look up to other people and it makes you wonder, damn, how did they get to where they are? Or where are they going in the future? Or what are they going to do with this? Or how are they able to go through and still come out on top? And I know, of course, without faith and without the work of doing it is dead. So when involving in that takes a lot of courage because sometimes we sit back and think about and wonder what other people have to say, how they may feel, and what it may cause in the end. But we never know until we try. And like the saying says, you're only a failure if you don't try. So even with having the courage and doing things, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You only have one life and you should live it to the fullest. And with living your life, that takes determination, it takes motivation, and it takes courage to do so. So I advise anybody with giving any type of advice, any type of opinion, do what's going to make you happy, but have the courage to do it in the process as you're moving forward, whatever you're doing. Just like with this podcast, it righteously took courage for me to do it, but here it is. It's more work to be done, more things to be done, and more things that I'm trying to do with getting there. It's a lot of other things that I'm trying to do in life, and I'm pretty sure you are too. Just do it, man. Like I stated previously, you only get one life. Everybody's not granted a second chance. So make that first time count and do what you got to do to make it be better for you. You may have to isolate yourself. You may have to cut some people off. You may have to move. You may have to migrate to somewhere else, but just do it. And when we take the time and have the courage to do things, don't forget the acknowledgement and where it comes from. God first, like I always say in anything, having the faith to do it and trusting the process. When you're on a journey in life, whether you're trying to grow, heal, benefit from something, be a better person, make a change, manifest different things, all of that takes courage. So just taking consideration when you're doing stuff in life, stay focused, stay grounded, remain humble. You may have to step out. You may have to, make different type of sacrifices, but that's what comes with the life and the territory when you're trying to do better. And if you're complacent and you like staying where you are, don't watch this episode. But I'm here to continue to encourage you, like that's what my pod does. Encourage you, keep you uplifted, keep you motivated, and give you friendly reminders from time to time that you can do anything you put your mind to. Take that courage, take those different definitions that were given, and apply it to your daily life. I'm still a work in progress myself. Things don't happen overnight. We still got to know that when storms come about, you still have to just hold on to your faith and still don't be afraid to just make it happen. That sacrifice was worth it. That blessing was worth the wait. And when you have courage in something, you truly believe in it, even when you're scared. Nothing happens overnight. Things don't come to you easy, because if it's easy, it's not worth working for it. So do what you got to do to make it better for you. Keep going and don't stop. And another thing that I want to say about courage when it's pertaining grief or pain that you endure and go through is no time limit on somebody grieving or certain things that happen in your life that you felt like was not meant for you. But you still have to have that courage enough, because you don't know who's watching. If you're a parent, you don't know about your kids because they look up to you, I'm pretty sure. Even in your career, take that leap. If you feel like you can be better at what you're doing, do it. But have the courage to do so. And sometimes you got to have the courage to walk away from certain things, certain people, and certain situations, especially if it's going to better you, because that's what other people do. People are going to only do what you allow them to do in your life. And even when having the courage of letting them go, it's okay. It's not always easy, because sometimes we like to hold on to certain things and certain people. But when you're trying to grow, when you're trying to be better, when you're trying to do better, take that courage and let it work. It'll happen for you. You are what you allow, and you have to stand on what you're going to say and be about what you're going to be about. Don't stop hustling. Don't stop grinding. Don't stop anything you're doing. Have that courage to do so. And with that being said, this has just been a one-on-one with Queen Kira about courage. Peace.